excited, yo. You're not excited?
I
Come on
am, I
now.
am, I am.
It's time that we finally manifest what we've been talking about. I really, really want to focus and you know do this stuff the right way. So I'm super excited. Um, man, this is we shot a little impromptu episode over when we was in Puerto Rico, but this is nothing in regards to the production and stuff that we're gonna be doing here in our studio. So, what's up? How
Not
you
much.
feeling?
Good, good.
2023.
It's a new year.
We already started off fucked up.
Why is that?
We didn't go to the gym yesterday or today.
It's okay. We were recovering from our vacation, bro.
What do you mean?
From being in PR for 8 days. So I think
Yo, talk
going
about
back to work and all that stuff will help us get a routine set in place.
yeah. Talk about it recovering, man.
I think we
We
went out
spent.
what 6 out of the 8 days. So, and we
How you feel
usually
about
don't
that?
go out.
Right? She's a homebody, and
He's a homebody, but not he can't stay in that long. But he's not the type of people to be like, oh, let's go to the club or let's go do this. So
I used to be. That life ain't that. That shit ain't for me anymore. But what's up though? So what's up, everybody? It's your boy Jay Florin. Got that sauce. You already know. And I'm with my co-host.
it's your girl Rika, baby. We're gonna work
We
on
need
that.
to work
We're gonna work on that. It's okay. We still don't know a
It's your
name for
girl
me.
Rika, baby. We gonna figure it out for
Yeah.
sure, for sure. For now, but yo, so how was that experience? Spending those Christmas days over in PR and just partying every night. Is it everything that I told you about? For the most part, from the beginning,
Like the hanging out and stuff.
Yeah. It's all right.
Hanging out wise, yeah. I mean, it's totally different than here in Orlando. Um, like
It's
very,
Christmas.
very different. And on top of it, it's the holidays. Um, over there, people take the holidays to a different level.
Yeah.
And it was nice to go and get in touch with our culture and our heritage and stuff. So I liked going over there and doing something different for the holidays. It was the first holidays away from my side of the family, but I enjoyed it because I was able to connect with his side of the family a little bit better and, get to spend more time with them. So it was nice. It was a good trip. I liked it.
It's different because you're from Guayama and it's just different. The metro area, that's where the party's at, where everything is. You know what I mean? So,
Yeah.
um,
I think every single time we go to Puerto Rico, it just continues to one up it.
every single
Every
time,
single time
right?
that we go, yeah.
That's crazy
And
if
we
you think
continue
about it.
doing new stuff every time we go. So it's
Well, that's the point of it. I want to make sure. I used to live there. You haven't lived there since you were younger,
since I was a
so
baby, yeah.
I want to make sure that you are good in that aspect. Um, but definitely, every time that we go over there, I want to make sure that you have a good time and learn a little bit more about the culture, whether it's food, whether it's beach culture, just everything that goes on in Puerto Rico. So definitely, it's definitely my goal to one up every time that we do go. Scheduled to go back next month.
Yeah, not a short break this time. It was back to back. So very short intermission before we're back over there.
Looking forward to just kind of introducing the bro law and the sis to all of this stuff in the metro area
Hmm.
because I mean your sister's kind of same a little bit same scenario as you. Pretty much grew up out here kind of deal, and then the brother-in-law is from down the south area of the island that it definitely is very different.
Hmm.
Being in the metro areas, I like to compare it maybe to living outside of Miami versus living in Miami.
In Miami, yeah.
Can't really compare
Downtown,
Orlando like
it's a
that
different
because
vibe. So
yeah, for sure, for sure.
yeah.
So we made it into 2023. Obviously, as all most people do, you get into your New Year resolution and stuff like that. So, what you got planned for 2023? What are some things that we could talk about here? have it recorded, make sure that people hold us accountable versus holding ourselves accountable.
Hmm.
What are some things that you want to do or get started in 2023?
Um, the top one is for sure to be healthy, not just mentally, but physically, to, make it a year about change. It's 2023, it's a good year, it's a good number, it's 2 3, it's my lucky number. So it's a good year. Um, so health, mentally, you know, health for us and our relationship and growth and just improvements all around. Um, with that, also expanding my horizons with reading, getting a little bit
Expand your horizons with reading.
yeah, I read a lot of romance and stuff, but I want to like get into his bookshelf.
She be reading that dirty stuff. I see what you read.
But yeah, getting into some like nice self-help motivation books to
What's your
build
goal?
up. What's my goal for what?
What's your number goal for reading? How many books did you read last year? And how many books you trying to read this year?
Last year I read 130 books.
Sheesh.
130. So my goal is to realistically, I set a goal of 200, but 50 of those are going to be self-help and motivation books.
Say what? 200 books.
200 books. So
You're out your mind.
it's good. It's my de-stress. It's my happy place. My little comfort zone.
That's
He
good. That's
he
good.
can play games, play on his PlayStation. I like reading. It like calms me. Um, so yeah, that getting into my business side of stuff, settling in and digging deeper and having him continue to kind of show me the ropes, I guess, because you know a lot about the business side of stuff with our company and stuff, with our company that we have for t-shirts and stuff like that. Get a little bit of a better handle on it.
Okay.
And what else do I have? I want to finish school this year. It's like one of my big goals. I at least want to
Gonna make
finish.
that push.
Yeah, I have 3 classes. And I know you guys are going to be like, 3 classes, why aren't you done? Long story, but we're not going
I
to
would
let
say,
ourselves
yeah,
get
nah,
down.
definitely not. It's
We're going to
2023.
finish.
We got that new year, new vibes, new energy. You know what time it is.
Yep. So, yeah, those are what, like 5 little goals that I have.
Okay.
What about you? What do you got planned, Mr. J. Florin? Tell us.
I ain't got shit planned, but
Come on. What would you like to do this year?
breathe.
Duh.
I can't breathe right now.
Oh, goodness.
My nose is stuffed.
Yeah,
But
bro, we got off the plane and automatically hit that Florida
automatically,
humidity,
man.
and it was like stuffy
What's up,
nose.
Florida? What's up?
That
You
pollen,
know,
man, got us all messed up.
it's crazy for sure. Like literally, as soon as we hit the ground, that's
Literally.
crazy. Yo, let's talk real quick. Before I mean, we'll talk about my goals in a second. Before I forget, we were supposed to come back on my birthday. I spent 5 hours on my birthday in
You
a
did.
line to get our tickets rebooked because airline canceled our flight.
We
What's
were we were sadly affected by that big crash. So of Southwest
Don't get me wrong, man. I love my family and I had a great time, but there were so many things that I like
wanted to
s-
do, get ready into the year.
slightly rushed to get done to
Hmm.
like push into getting everything done. I got hard drives that I still need to back up, all kinds of stuff that little things.
A
Excuse
nice
me,
reset.
that I really, really, like, I know I really, really needed to do in
Hmm.
order to come back and be ready for that new year. But it is what it is. Things happen for a reason. I spent a nice week with my family. We got a nice ass hotel in Condado, chilling in the middle of the tourist area. Um, Definitely not buying any food out there when I
No.
got resources in
Hmm.
Bayamon and
We'll
shit,
we'll drive
but
in 15 minutes and we'll go get
that's
some
all
good
it
food.
takes, yo. That's crazy, right? Like,
Drive in 15 minutes from that tourist area. Those tourists, they don't mind paying that money. But when you know and you've been there, you can find little holes in the walls and it'd be good. So
You know you're gonna get good food. I spent $18 on two empanadillas with passion fruit juice.
yeah,
Where they do that at? Actually, here in Florida, they probably do that,
probably.
but yeah. So let's go back to my goals. So realistically, I'm gonna be real with y'all. Um, I was sitting there just kind of trying to like structure what it is that I want to do,
Hmm.
and I'm not gonna stress myself of like, oh, I need to make a beat every day, or I need to make 10 beats or 5 beats or whatever.
Hmm.
We're gonna do a simple little thing. I'm gonna do 5 beats per week.
Okay.
If I do 5 beats in one day, that's all that I needed to do for that week.
Okay.
Or if I do, sometimes I might, depending on how like I feel music related, like I might sit down and make the 5 beats in one day. It's possible.
Hmm.
I might sit down and make 10 beats in a day, but my goal is to have 5 beats in that week.
Okay.
So what I want to do is I'm gonna actually start the weeks off Saturday. I'm gonna
Okay.
start my weeks
Saturday to
Saturday.
Saturday.
Yeah, because
Okay.
I'm usually home on the weekends. So if I can, when I'm not traveling during my day job or whatever, I'm gonna push myself to make those 5 beats on that weekend if I can, right?
Okay.
If I'm not feeling it, whatever the case may be, then I'm human. It happens. That's what we'll do. But I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna start Saturdays to Friday.
Okay.
Friday is gonna be my beat upload day.
Day. Okay.
So whenever I have an hour to kill or whatever on Friday, log into my website, upload the beats for the week, figure out what kind of schedule, what kind of campaign I'm gonna push through, and that way I can like consistently be uploading and kind of pushing the social media. Um, my Another big goal of mine is just as we join together on this venture or whatever, I'm pretty much taking the lead on the social media aspect of things. So
Hmm.
I want to make sure that our social media is growing properly. So I want to post every day. If it's something that has to do with what we talking about, what we want the show to be, we will. I'll make sure that I post about it and stuff, just to kind of maintain relevancy in that area. But those are my two main goals. Shit, y'all, don't mind me. My nose keep itching, man.
Mm.
Not picking my nose, not picking no boogers. That's mainly my main two goals. I wanna at some point. I've already been there, done that with the whole like let's diet, exercise thing. I was in the military, so the discipline is somewhere inside of me.
Just setting a
It's
routine.
just setting a routine and following it. I don't believe that you gotta like kill yourself and
Hmm.
like starve yourself to you know
It's just a balance
it
of
is a balance
just
as long as you do a little bit.
working out more, at least including something active, even if it's 30 minutes every day, something small, even if it's just a little walk, and
Yeah,
just
for sure.
eating slightly different, but not cutting off the food that we have guilty pleasures eating.
For sure, for sure. What are you looking forward to entertainment wise this year? Like, just some random. It doesn't even have to be actually out there. I'm just curious to let's see what
Entertainment
we can
wise,
predict. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I'll give you an example. I want 2023. I can already say he's dropping the Reggaeton album. Bad
okay.
Bunny's supposed to drop a trap album, so let's see when he drops it. I
Yo,
hope he don't wait all the way to
Bunny,
December.
Bad Bunny teased us on TikTok, and he was like, instead of singing like at the end of 2023, he was like at the end of 2026, and I was like, oh, do we still got another 3 years with you left?
That's what they were saying.
So I was like, what are we getting? And like it was weird because this was one of the first holidays where he didn't drop something. He's always dropped something at the end of the year.
He does, right?
So it's like, what do you have brewing over there? You have to have something.
Of course,
So,
I've had the pleasure of being involved in the music business for a while and whatnot. Not as active as I want to be. That's another main big thing that I'm going to push for this year. I think it's just important that I just don't drive myself nuts. You know,
it's all about balance.
expecting stuff or whatever. So I'm just gonna go with the flow,
Hmm.
do my cookups, send music out. I pretty much maintain a good little balance with that. But I hope Arcangel and Bad Bunny drop
A duo
a
album?
duo album.
Yo, that'd be fire. Fire.
Arcangel y Bad Bunny,
Yo, amazing.
summertime reggaeton right
Yes.
before.
right before like
Right before we take
summer.
our summer trip.
Give you a nice little album to be listening to on a boat and the
Who renting a boat?
beach.
You got money for that? Nah, I'm just messing with you,
But
but
yeah, Arcangel for sure. It's his like come up year. He's doing a lot this coming up year, so
hold on. Skirt.
it's his come up year. Like he just dropped an
It's
album. You
not
know,
his
he has
come up
his
here.
Choli like coming up in
How you? I'm a,
February.
you know, you'll be like Drake. How you come up if you never left?
True, true that.
Chill,
Sorry.
chill, son, chill.
So okay, Arcangel, Bad Bunny. What else?
What else? I'm excited for Power to come back.
Okay.
You know, TV show Power.
Yo, it's been a minute. I forgot the like. Well, the good storylines.
The storylines that we like.
Yeah, the
Some other
storylines
people
that we
might.
like. This
Some other
the
people might think that, you know, some other people might think the other ones are better or whatnot. But
that's the only show I can get him to sit down and watch me. Literally.
what you talking about, Willis?
I'm not lying.
What you talking about?
I'm not lying. What's another show that you've watched full? Full
Game
through.
Game of Thrones.
Okay, well that was
Um,
over. I'm talking about now. Right now, after
Outer
Game of Thrones.
Banks. Stranger Things. I
Okay.
watched. There's
How
a
long?
bunch of shows.
Okay, but how long did it take you to get into Stranger Things? It took him a minute, guys. It was the funniest thing. Like when he would tell me, he's like, "Yo, I fell asleep, and all I see is this freaking thing coming out of the wall."
Chill, yo,
And I'm like,
don't be snitching on me on the podcast,
I'm
yo.
like, yo, you're not even paying
Stop,
attention.
stop.
Okay, Power. I'm excited for F1 to come back in May.
Yo, you seen the memes with like 40 days without F1?
It's long.
You start mixing up logos. You know, you see ESPN, I see F1. Don't ask me, but that's what I see.
That's the new sport that we've been
I
into.
still need to finish the Netflix series.
You do, and the new series comes out in April, right before the series. The new
Does
season
it?
comes out.
I got
Yep,
time. I got time.
you do.
Yeah. Man, I'm all over the place, but that's what makes for a good conversation. You know, what's up with Pirulo?
Yo, you got him exploded since we saw him
Yo,
that first
you
night we
can't.
got there.
Okay? You can't tell me that wasn't lit.
It was lit. It was.
That was like, look, like how he says it, salsa y saoco. That's that real, the real Puerto Rican sugar, baby. The real sugar.
But yeah, that's it's crazy. Like I think every single time that we go to Puerto Rico, you come out finding a new artist to listen to. Every time we leave.
I showed you Omar Quartz.
Yeah,
He's popping.
popping.
You know, I'm upset at JoJo a little bit. Not gonna lie.
We ain't even gonna get into that.
Nah, we won't.
We ain't even gonna get into that. It's 2023. Positive vibes going
I
into
mean,
the
it's
year.
all good. It's all good. I saw him at the Trap Kitty Fest. It was lit. Shit was lit. His show here was lit too, but I mean, it needed to last more than 10 minutes and not bring like 40 people with him to block
So we're
our.
not gonna talk about it.
Sorry, sorry.
Don't get me started.
You're right. You're right.
Don't get me started.
What else? I think my favorite artist from last year that I found was Della Rose.
Yes,
Her
for
voice
sure.
is just crazy. Like,
Vocals are totally
yeah,
different.
we discovered Alejo. Last year was crazy for music discovery. Like,
Yo, it was.
if you really, really sit back and think about it, we discovered Young Miko.
We did, and we got to see her
Like,
when we
we
went to Puerto
discovered so
Rico
many
last year.
artists last year. Shit was nuts.
So now it's like, are we expecting a new wave of kids to come out 2023 or
Yeah,
the
yeah, yeah.
same?
I'm already on that. We'll make some episodes talking about that. We'll do that. We'll make that be one of our episodes where we're like studying new.
New content, new
What's
people?
crazy is I've gotten older and I started to keep in touch with like my Puerto Rico side.
Mm-hmm.
I've kind of lost touch with the American side. I don't like.
It's crazy. I'm more in touch with my American side, but I want to get more in touch with my Hispanic side now.
And it's we were flipped when we
Yeah.
first met.
Yeah.
That's crazy, but it is what it is. I've been working in my, in my environment and shit. Um, what else? What else?
What else we got? What else we got?
Yo, what happened with? It's a sad day.
But
to be a Magic fan. But
Magic,
what do
magic.
you think? What do you think about Killian Hayes getting suspended for only 3 games?
Yo, with that dirty blow that he gave Mo,
But was it all right? Look, look,
it
look.
was a dirty blow. You don't hit
Was it a
anybody on the
blow
back of the
though?
head. He
Like
he
it
legitimately
was just
like
that.
pulled. No, 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 no. He pulled back and he like swung at him. He swung at him. Even the refs like that were in the game, like the people announcing, were like, "That's a dirty blow." Like the fact that the other Pistons team was like protecting him because he literally like hit him on the back of the head.
Yeah, I guess.
I mean, it didn't help
I
us after
guess.
that.
I guess.
I mean, amazing to see our bench and like our team so united that like the guys from the bench literally came over to the other side and was
Yo,
like
shout out to
chilling
the
there.
bench, man. Shout out to the shout out to the team, the whole
The
team,
whole
Mo
team.
Bamba. Shout out to Dale. Shit, man. They straight up was like, we gonna take that suspension. Let's go. I wish it wouldn't be that dumb or whatever, but I guess like, because all they were doing realistically was just trying to grab their teammates from.
Yeah,
That
they were just
shit's
trying to make
nuts,
sure that he
man.
was good. Like I mean, yeah, no, did he need to push him? No, he didn't need to. But it's Mo. He's our aggressor in the team. So I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah,
it's only fitting that it happened with him, I guess. Did we want the suspensions that we had? No, because we already don't have players on the bench to help
yeah.
be able to turn, to do rounds. But
It's all right, man. It's part of whatever it is that you got to go through.
let me ask,
Growing pains and whatnot. So,
what do you expect from the Magic in 2023? What would you like to see
I mean,
other than a non-injured bench in it?
yo, I mean,
I'm
you talking about not injured.
talking about
Jonathan Isaac,
a full bench here,
Jonathan
guys.
Isaac, and Jalen Suggs
Went to
went to
practice,
practice, full
full
practice
practice. So
today.
could they be making a comeback? I mean, it's about time. Come on.
Let's see how. Let's see. That's the big thing is by Jonathan Isaac. Like people don't know. Like we don't know
Mm-hmm.
what is he actually gonna do. Because he's been out of it for so long.
When is his contract up?
Uh
Is it this year or next year?
it should be. Damn, why you do that to me right in the.
We'll look up the answer. It's sometime soon.
His
I feel
contract, if
like,
anything, his contract should be voided. He should have to pay all that money back because he's been making like 18 million just to sit on the bench for the last 3 years.
but
Jonathan,
yeah.
I love you, bro, but
So
we need you,
2023.
man. We needed you this whole time, and you just sat on the bench.
I I mean, yeah. I'm just happy that Paolo's doing good, that Franz is doing good on the court, that the
What game you been watching? Paulo been trash the last few games.
I mean, I'm saying in general that they've been doing good.
Yeah, no, I'm just kidding. P5 baby. I've been on
P5
that
season.
train. It's P5 season. We've been on that train since the beginning.
Just before the draft,
It's
we
all
were
good. It's
there.
all good. We were there, but we here now, and I'm hoping that he gets elected to be an All Star this year. That'd be kind of cool. I think I was looking up the stats. The last player who's on his rookie year has was became an All Star. It wasn't even you would think it's LeBron James. It wasn't even LeBron James. I saw that. I literally looked it up and it said something about LeBron James not making the All Star because of somebody not voting or something like that. Some
Okay.
crazy thing. So it's before LeBron James' time. I can't remember exactly who it is. If you guys know who it is, comment below. I want you guys to interact a little bit. What are some of you guys' goals during for the year, whatever? Let's hold each other accountable. Let's keep this train moving, this growth train moving,
Put it down below,
inspirational
and we'll make sure we'll be checking in on you guys throughout the year.
for sure, for sure. Um, what else, babe? What else we got? I
What else
mean,
we got?
this is us making an effort to create content for you guys. A little bit of everything coming up.
Mm-hmm.
These discussions, just general discussions. We're gonna be talking about books that we read. I definitely want to like. Doesn't have to be like really long books because then it's gonna take forever. But I want to do some episodes where we read the same book and we'll literally like talk about it, discuss it, and
Okay.
that's disgusting.
Whatever. Keep going. Keep going.
Moment of silence, y'all. For
Whatever. Okay,
I
so
want
read
to.
a book that's the same to see how it is that you interpret it
Yeah,
and
we
I
watch
interpret it.
movies and like I want to do movie reviews and whatnot. Put spoiler alerts in the front. I got so much planned for this. It's gonna be fun. Eventually, as we keep growing, probably gonna do a Patreon page see if we can get some exclusive content for people. Um, just all kinds of stuff. I'm
Yeah.
excited to join this venture. We definitely gonna go do good things. I've been wanting to do this for a long time, and finally, I grew the balls and started to do it. So,
After I got him all the supplies to do it.
boy, you couldn't go without saying that, huh? You
I
couldn't.
pat myself on the back, bro. I did good this year for Christmas and his birthday.
We gonna show the next time. You crazy. You crazy. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. Um, yeah, music reviews, all that stuff. Eventually, maybe interview people. It's gonna be fun. Definitely, it's gonna be a nice little venture.
Maybe bring in some people, some outside people to be doing little podcasts and stuff with us.
We're gonna do hot seat.
Yeah.
I want to do hot seat, but let's not talk about everything that we're gonna do
Just
because
pay attention. We got a lot planned.
for sure
There's a lot of good stuff coming in this year, so
that's what's up. I'm
yeah.
happy. We're gonna try to release an episode a week.
That's
So
the
this is
goal.
just a lot of stuff going on. A lot of stuff going on. A lot of moving parts. Got to maintain focused,
Hmm.
and at some point I'll sneak go into the gym in there.
We can sneak it in.
All right, so that's it, man. Make sure y'all follow us, Jay Florin, on everything. Rika baby, Rika underscore baby,
Hmm.
BBYRICKA. I just did that backwards, so make sure you do the.
RICKA_BBY.
All right. Love y'all, man. Appreciate you guys for the support. I already have a lot of people who are like commenting. They're like supporting when I made the announcement that we were gonna be doing a podcast. Like mad. Did you see that? Like mad
Mad
people.
people were like
Yeah, but none
commenting.
none were yours. Where they at?
I don't got people on like my social media ain't popping
You
like
just
that
it's
yet.
not even that. It's you just gotta be active and post content and stuff. I guarantee you'll get your family, friends, all the people to support and stuff. And as long as we keep it interesting,
Hmm.
it'll be good to go. Wiggity
Don't
wiggity
hurt
wiggity
yourself.
wiggity 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 wiggity. All right, y'all. Have a good week. We'll catch y'all on the next one.